Okay, I'm back. I guess I better put the lid back on this thing, huh? So anyhow, it's going to be, I forgot what I was saying. It's going to be jelly plates, and the backgrounds, no, they can't be done, because if I just add a word, the videos will be 3 seconds long. So I guess, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have to think about this. Anyhow, I love a jelly plate. I have several sizes, round ones, square ones, traveler's notebook size. I don't know if I'm going to, I might do it in a traveler's notebook. I've got several here, many here, lots here. Now, if I'm going to do it on a jelly plate, I could do it on, ooh. Oh, that dog. This is Diane Ravely's black, ooh. Bogey. Okay, let's see. I need 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I need 26. 9, 10, 11. That's halfway. So that's 22. So I could basically do them on a whole full spread, except for a couple. And that's big, thick her mixed media paper. Or I could do it on here, which is 32 pages. I haven't done one of these yet. I have 2 of hers, I think. Let me see. Basically, I'm talking till I finish, my Jessa finished drawing. Is this one of hers? No, that's a plain white one. Now, I've also gotten a bunch of, I could have sworn I had another one of hers. Maybe I've started using it. That's Bomb Kuchin, but that's a reference to traveling, so I don't want to really use that one. I got a bunch of Pear Tea sticker ones. A white one, I think those are the ones that came from Michael's. I thought I had some Amy ones. Maybe I've used Amy's up. Here's a craft one. And it's super thin. Might put those 2 together to get 26 double spreads. I think I'll do that. I'll put these 2 together and get, that's thin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would that make 26? I think it would. Pretty close. All right, I'm going to dry this and I'll be back. Ooh, you really got a glare, don't you? Well, I can't help it. All right, while I was waiting for this to dry, I went through my Tim Holtz people, and I picked out a bunch of women and girls, mostly girls. But I'm going to put them on top of some color. And if everybody started when they were little and got cross-pollinated, and I mean that with traditions and manners and not, don't take it to a bad place, okay? A dirty place. We all might get along better. And that's what this trip was about, as well as lacrosse. But it was about learning to accept other countries and traditions and meet other people from around the world. And as we were coming from Ireland, we learned a lot about India and blah, 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 blah on this trip that I was the cultural ambassador for. So let's take these guys off. I kind of like the order they're in. These things are great. I always thought they were kind of like, really? But I do like them. Let's see how gesso reacts differently from, nope, let's not do the currant one, even though it's gorgeous. Let's do the essence because, oh, I started to say, Kurtie, you would find this interesting. The other thing, this box was a really good one. I've decided not to get it again, but boy, oh boy. Some gorgeous paper. More letters. But the journal we got is mixed media paper from Prima. Did you know Prima's in California? I just saw that. Chino, which I think, I'm not sure where Chino is. Made in China, but that's okay. They cross-pollinated. Prima's Traveler's Journals. Should I do my thing in this? Maybe I will. Oh my God, it's got black paper. It's got thick paper. It's got watercolor paper. It's got vellum. It's got craft paper. Oh my goodness, it's got craft paper and black paper. Well, sorry, Diane, you just got pushed to the end of the line again. It's a small one. It's probably, it is almost 3 1/4 by almost a little more than 6 1/4. I've never worked with this size. It's time to start. What else did we get? We got the Prima Journal gesso. Oh, silver metallic paint. Yum. Never had silver metallic. Oh, a Posco pen. What color is this? Black. Doc Martens silver calligraphy color. Is that ink? That's from California too. Oceanside. Oh, and then we got a color of pink I've never had. Blush. The good thing about these, oh, and then we got black ink. A little bottle of ink. The good thing about these is they always send you a postcard and you are sending it to somebody. This one is going to an animal sanctuary in Indiana. And you're like basically telling them thank you for saving the animals. One time, the ones that I've gotten, ooh, this is what we're supposed to be painting. Or could. a nursing home. You were sending it to a person in a nursing home, telling them that they mattered. This is what they call, let's make art matter. I think that's an awesome concept. I haven't done it, but shame on me. Maybe I will after today. I am excited about this. I'll have to check into these. Okay. Okay, so let's focus, focus, focus. Anyhow, all that to say, we got silver metallic calligraphy color. Now, does that mean it's... Doc Martens is usually ink, not paint. Oh, yeah, it's real fluid. I can see it. And a Posco pen. I don't know if I have a black one. These are from France. No. Yeah, France. My art products cross-pollinated. We have California, China, France, New Jersey, Prima. That was from California. All right, focus. Lord have mercy. So we're just going to do a really mixed, colorful background because it's going to be covered up quite a bit. But this is an experiment to see how this works on gesso. So these are Prima paints. Now, to be fair, I put it on like a slick surface, like magazine paper advertising. I don't see a difference. Maybe on other surfaces you can tell. I like it. The same, but no different. All right, let's try these paints. Well, most of these are Prima too. Let's try the gold metallic. Pretty. No different. Sorry. Maybe I'm not artistic enough to know. I don't know why I'm doing green. Only. Ooh. I can't tell a difference. Maybe it dries better. I don't know why I went with circles either, but apparently I needed to. So we're just going to make a lot of big circles. So yes, I'm starting a new book tomorrow, a new journal, and I'm excited about that mixed media one. Oh, I started to tell you, the other journals were Carpe Diem, and I don't know where I put them. They're around here. Surely they would be in the journal box that I just had, right? No. No. That's where they're supposed to be. We had rain come through here last night. It started early. I was going to get out of my paddleboard because it got up to almost 80 yesterday, but I didn't. And then the weather came through. Now, Curti, you know Joaquin Dorado, the urban sketcher guy that we both like? He has videos on YouTube. Just saying. Started down that rabbit hole at 3 o'clock this morning. Okay, got to go away. Go away. Go back to sleep. I got all messed up when I went with my sister the other night to take her cat to the ER vet. Hadn't gotten back right yet. This could be my new right. That would be scary for my husband. Oh, guess what we did last night? I've been extremely lazy through this whole quarantine, and I'm generally lazy anymore anyhow. I used to be a human, but now I'm kind of like a sloth. And but last night I set our table with china for the two of us. What do we have? Oh, steak on the grill, leftover potatoes, and grilled asparagus. It was delicious. A little bit of butter and garlic makes everything better. But I had china and silver and candlesticks and cloth napkins. Now I have to do laundry today. No, I wouldn't do it for just 2 napkins. Just to kind of bump it up a little bit, not be so lazy. Oh, that's so pretty. That was very satisfying. I'm sorry, I do not see a difference between this and acrylic paint. Now, I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, and it could be different on regular paper, but I'm going to dry it, so I'll be right back. It might dry a little thicker because I guess it's supposed to prime your substrate, right? Am I wrong about that? I could be. I don't know. I don't dislike it. Don't get me wrong at all. Should I do this? Let's just do this. And I guess my Red Cross is not ending on red. My Red Cross journal is not going to end on red. It's going to end on a greenish blue note, which is fine. Don't you have to wait for it to drip down in there? Now this, because it's paint, should be able to go on this gesso without messing up, theoretically. If I can get it to come out. La 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 la. So, new journal starting tomorrow. Thank you for watching this month's journal. Thank you for indulging me again. Everybody be safe. I love this journal. Here we go. Okay. I want to do messy outlines. This is the blood cells that will cross pollinate and we'll all get along. Ooh, this does right good on here. Cool. now, oh, we need a date, don't we? Oh, Lordy. Let's do this again. Stamp still in the other room. Here's happens to be green right here. 30. Now this is May 1st for you, but I always work a day behind. If I was thinking, I would have had this done yesterday, but that's okay. We would have started your May, my April correctly, but that's okay. One day won't make a difference, and theoretically I'm work a day behind, so we're okay. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and I make the rules. This would be a good page to do this to. Print on sticker paper. Okay, and since I've been doing so much vertical on this journal, we're going to finish it on vertical. Don't know why, just I like vertical for right now. Okay, now we're going to glue these girls down, and they're going to go back to their home countries and hopefully spread the word about getting along, cross-pollinating. And how much they enjoyed this trip and learning about other cultures and other people. I purposely chose different nationalities out of these paper dolls, different looking ones. Like this girl looks like she could be from the West. That lady's dressed in a girl's dressed in a ballet tutu. This one looks like she's in some kind of European folk costume. Just, we take everybody. These two look like they stepped out of the Biltmore. Upper class. This lady looks like she might be lower class, but maybe not. I don't know. Don't judge a book by its cover. And then this girl has a little batch of flowers in her hand. And she looks like she might be African American. This lady escaped. She's supposed to go back. She wants to play with this, but I won't let her. I love this. This is a good way to end. How could I put, let's all cross paths. Let's all cross paths. So that's the end of that book. You want to do a final flip through? It all started with Little Red Riding Hood and Cross My Heart, La Crosse, where the whole story started evolving into this whole other thing, trip. And then my packing list for the plane and my outfit for the plane in my fancy, fancy closet. My Red Delicious apple, that was my snack on the plane. The ferry trip on the Red and White Fleet. Our hotel at the Crossroads Palace. Cross section of Madras fabric. Cherry Red, the elephant we met in the street. Is that still your favorite, Kurtie? I do like him. Oh, I added this. I found this. Mussels are marvelous. Not that I would know. Clusters. And I put 4 different exercises. Lunges, squats, push-ups, and tire rolls. This is from my inspiration from the lady that taught my class in Anderson on Instagram. She's been doing this all month. She has these little tiny clusters or circles of stuff, and she has a little message typed on them. And this is all about sore muscles from when I went shopping, and it stretched my muscles. Our team name is the Mayo Reds. We're from Mayo, County Mayo, Ireland. And we're called the Big Red Machine because the day that I did this page, I was talking to my uncle, and he's from Cincinnati. And that's the motto and the logo for the Cincinnati Reds baseball team. So that's where that came from. I made an R. Red Hots. I was talking about the spice market and all the pretty reds and things that you see in there. Cross-checking is a term that we use in lacrosse. I don't know if that's true or not. And I did cross checks with really heavy body paint, and it's really lumpy. And I made my own washi tape too. This was SOE, so, which we changed it to standard operating equipment, and this is a lacrosse equipment, and these are players. Too much Dina Wakley. ROAR is the exchange of equipment, RORE, and we were exchanging lapel pins, and we got some from Christchurch, New Zealand, and Paris. This is Redbird, and I put on here a tiny redbird visits us each morning at our practice field. Some of the team sees the same bird at our hotel. Did that on acetate. This one I sewed, and the prompt was, oh, red bug. Red bird, red bug. Sorry about that. But it's like a ladybug, and these are mixed media pieces of paper that I ripped and sewed on my 1966. No, my machine's 66 years old. Its name is Monica, and then 19, or should I wear dress or dress A or dress B to an event that we had that night? I decided to go with dress B because it's colorful. Is like making a mistake. You would be an if you thought you could beat us. And I had this India stamp that's a reproduction sticker I put on there. This is Rod. He's one of our coaches. That prompt was Rod, and this was a mixed media influence from Dina Wakley's collage book, and I did something kind of like what she did. And then I said some things about Rod. Coach, mentor, friend, blah, blah, blah. Supportive to goes beyond and above and beyond for each team member. I don't know how this works. A fault. Oh, confidence, polite, ethical, teaching lessons for life as well as sports. Thank you. Something. I stuck it in this pocket. I had a lot of pockets this time. Oh, this was seeing red. This is what happens when you fall on the field and you get bummed knees or whatever, elbows. So I put a bunch of band-aids on here. And bruises and scrapes and cuts and gashes are part of the everyday when you are involved in a physical sport like lacrosse. I carry the band-aids. I'm the band-aid carrier. Rec. We were from a park and rec league, which is abbreviation for recreation, which is an overall term here in the United States. And a lot of sports teams are involved in that. And I found this which had crosses on it, which was in the Allie Edwards monthly thing that said, may your feet take you where your hearts want to go. And I thought that would be good for the girls while they ran around on the field. And then we said, follow your heart, holding on to this moment, so very special, documenting it all. That's all from Allie Edwards monthly kit. This is 24 cross, and we braved the traffic to cross town to visit an ancient art of the fabric printers. We observed stamp carving, fascinating, and then those stamps and dyes used on fabric. Beautiful, coming home with some. I wish that were true in real life. This is on my bucket list for sure. in real life. 25, red wine. I had a glass of wine in the hotel, and then I had a dream that night about mystical India and going on this whole other trip, and we did all this stuff on this trip in my dream in the middle of the night. We went all over India. Careful if you're drinking wine at night. In another folder, sod. This is the field. The grass field is our sod, so that was that. That was a simple one. Cross-border travel. I talked about going across the field and shaking hands, or now we do elbow bumps. And a matter of handshaking, no more, but a matter of good sportsmanship and camaraderie. The lady in red. Who was this? It wasn't me, was it? Anyhow, that's her dress and her ruffle on her dress. This is one of Dina Wakley's people. I can't remember if I said that was me or not. This is me getting lost on the subway, getting off at the wrong stop, and the prompt was crossed. I got my wires crossed and got on the wrong subway and found this beautiful park, which really does exist. And then we have the end. Cross pollinate. That's all mush together and make happy people in a happy world. So that was delicious. And tomorrow we start in my next journal, which is going to be in here. Oh, I was going to put some of these stickers in there, because I saw Diane Reevely use hers the other day, or yesterday, or some other recently. Oh, there's another person. Her things are kind of snarky. Oh, but I already used May. You think I can write like this? I don't know. Oh, here's a small one. We could use May and put it on here, because I'm going to cover this. Okay, that's enough. I'm stalling. See you tomorrow with a new journal, but you got to come back and find out what it is.